So GoRush is going to be able to put out a lot of forces pretty quick when it comes down to that, when he starts actually pumping forces out. It might do him more good to actually put one of those hatcheries at another expansion, but I guess he wants to kind of bunker in a little bit and be able to protect his expansions, because I don't think he's seen that GoRush is getting ground forces, but sometimes at this point you'd see the Protoss player getting a lot of tech, and so they wouldn't have much on the ground to attack those expansions. But in the meantime, in this game, GoRush is getting kind of, I guess, he's okay, sends in those Scourges, so he's able to get a little bit of a scout in. But yeah, GoRush getting lucky because now he's able to... we see his first-person view mode here a little bit, by the way. Crap, I forgot what I was saying again. Now he's able to protect his hatcheries from the ground forces that Much is going to have very soon. You can see he's pumping out a lot of goons already. Wow, Scourges catching that Corsair off guard, and it doesn't look like... he gets out another Corsair there, but he's just kind of keeping a few around just for the sake of it, I think. He's probably going to go for those goons instead, and hope that GoRush spends too much money on Corsairs when he can just pick those Scourges, when he can pick them off with his goons pretty easily. GoRush doesn't seem to have a lot of troops on the ground right now. He may just be going for more economy. Yeah, we do see more drones there and a couple more hatcheries. So if Much were to attack right now, honestly, I think this would be a perfect time for him to attack. Although he is using his military advantage to expand, and that's equally valid tactic as well. Scourge chasing down that Corsair there. I think it looks like it's barely going to get away in time. Oh no! One of the Scourges catches the Corsair, so that Corsair does go down. But yeah, see, so Much having basically equal amount of goons to Hydras, and the goons are going to win in that sort of a situation, basically. And wow, a ton of Hydras popping at the same time. That was kind of cool. So yeah, he's definitely going to take this battle there. And GoRush is going to have to start building up more forces. He's going to have to stop going econ and build up some forces, because that's what Much is doing right now. GoRush could stand to get another hatchery, I think, but he really needs to start building up an army. If Much pushes right now, he doesn't have enough on the ground to stop. He might actually lose that 9 o'clock expansion if Much pushes right now. It looks like he does have some more Hydras on the ground, so it's about even at the moment, I'd say, if it comes to a pitched battle at the moment. But really, Much has the same amount of economy right now as GoRush does, and he's going to be pumping out just as many units, basically. So wow, okay, so Much coming in from both sides against his Hydra army there. Hydra's having to fall back a little bit there, and he's really outnumbered here by goons to Hydras again, and it's really not looking good for GoRush. He's losing these battles and ending up with a smaller military, and then the next time out he has a smaller military and he loses the battle, and his forces are just getting picked off. He needs to really kind of hold back until he has more forces, I think, or try for some kind of a drop. I think would be a really good move for GoRush right now, if he can spare the resources to upgrade the drop capability, which, you know, it would spend some gas, but then he could just get some more lings, which might be beneficial anyways. Because Much is putting out a lot of forces there, but he doesn't have Storm yet, and so a drop would really be an effective thing. He is getting Lurkers. That's going to be helpful, definitely, although not terribly helpful. He does have Observers out, so he's going to be able to deal with those Lurkers fairly well, unless we see some creative Scourging or something by GoRush take out those Observers. So we'll just have to kind of see what tactics they go. Interesting that Much is... Okay, he does have the Templar Archives out. I'm sorry, I think I saw that before subliminally, but I didn't really sink in. He's going to start dealing with GoRush. He hasn't finished off GoRush right now, and we do see him going for a drop. Okay, he's building up a drop on the south there. He could be going straight for Much's main, which could be absolutely catastrophic, because Much does not have much in his main right now, and if GoRush takes out all those freaking gateways real quick, then Much will be absolutely screwed. He's going in for a drop right now. Much has no forces in his base. He has no Templar to deal with this drop. Okay, he does have a few Templar, but they're out there. The Hydras are really spread out. That's going to be very bad for possibility of Storm. Storm goes off, only takes out a couple Hydras, it looks like, and this is looking extremely bad for Much. More Storm goes off. It doesn't look like GoRush dropped a lot of troops. He probably should have dropped some more if he really wanted to be really wanted that to be effective. Looks like he takes out some probes, but really much not really focusing his fire. I'm sorry, GoRush not focusing his fire. He didn't take out any gateways. It doesn't look like he really took out any buildings at all, honestly. It looks like he took out that cannon in Much's supply line, but that's it. GoRush going for another attack while all of Much's forces are drawn back to his main, and this could do a lot of damage too. Looks like those Dragoons that he has there are going to be able to hold this off though, but in the meantime Much might lose some probes, but GoRush is pulling back his forces, so he's not going to, so Much is not going to lose probes after all. So Much able to pull his forces back to his main in time to take out those Hydras, and really with not too much difficulty. Things are really looking bad for GoRush, honestly. No matter who wins this battle, I'm going to be sad because both, like I said, both sides have put up such a great fight. But at the meantime, for the moment, it looks like SKT is really might lose this battle right now. Much taking a decided military advantage, and GoRush not able to really do much damage with that drop. He took out some probes, but that was basically it. Running his Lings around to try and trap those Zealots, which is a good move. The Lurker going in there, another good move if he can line it up and kill enough goons with that. But no, he has observers all over the place, a lot of observers in the air. So those Hydras are going to have to fall back again. GoRush now down to almost no army here, and a lot of Much's army has been killed, but the point is that Much has an army and GoRush doesn't at the moment. One of the good things about Zerg being Zerg is that he can build up an army fairly quickly, but I don't really know if he has enough economy to do that. He has taken that bottom right expansion. He's going to be sending drones over there very quickly, but it doesn't matter because Much is taking the top left expansion too, so it's going to be, again, kind of basically even. Much, okay, see, after these last few battles, Much has ended up with a huge army now, an absolutely huge army in the middle, marauding around, while GoRush keeps losing almost all of his army every single battle. So really things not looking good at all for GoRush. He's going to have to pull out something here. Really not sure what he could pull out at this point. Maybe some Plague. If he has Plague researching in the back, he might be able to pull something off. But now Much in his his 9 o'clock expansion there. If he loses his expansion, he will be so far behind economically, and he is going to lose his expansion. He's going to have to run out his drones right now. A few Lings coming in, but those Lings are not going to do enough good. Much now almost rally pointing his troops to this expansion, and looks like GoRush is definitely going to lose that expansion. He's sending out some forces, but it's not going to be enough. He really needs to kind of have mounted enough forces in his door to come in with that. Storm goes off, and yeah, so much at an advantage here. He's using Storm on 2 Hydras and a few drones, and this is basically the end for GoRush. So man, an absolutely epic contest between SKT1 and CJvSKT, and coming down to another great game between GoRush and Much. And you see GoRush, you see it on his face there. He knows that he's gone, and he's just kind of trying to put up a fight. It's got to be tough to admit the loss of this kind of a match after so much epic battle for the rest of the rest of the set between these teams, and GoRush still not giving up even though he's completely hosed. There's nothing he can do. I don't know why he's bothering to continue in this game, honestly, and you can see it on his face. He knows that he's completely dead. But yeah, like I said, it's got to be tough to. And finally, he GG's, having lost every one of his buildings that would make him capable of producing an attack unit. He finally gives up, and at least he stuck it out to the end. Like I said, it's got to be extremely difficult to give up, knowing that so much has been gone through to fight back and get in that game. And so CJvSKT, wow, taking the set, being down. CJvSKT was up 2-0, and SKT1 came back, made it 2-2, and now CJvSKT taking the final match, and I think that's more than appropriate. GoRush looking pretty crushed there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll stop rambling now. Thanks for listening.